Right, let's talk about babies. Every conception that happens on earth, yeah, is the beginning of a life process. And every conception, yeah, leads to a prospective life. And every conception will become a living fetus. And every living fetus can turn into an unborn baby. And every unborn baby deserves a shot at life. It deserves to live. It deserves to breathe our air. And it deserves the chance to contribute to humankind. So, in my opinion, abortion at any stage of the process, yeah, is ending a prospective life. So, in my opinion, it's immoral and also it goes against the wish of nature. Because nature made a gift to humans. That was the gift of conception. Yeah? It didn't give us the gift of conception just for our own pleasure. Although, with the act of copulation being so pleasurable, it did that to encourage conception. So, the idea of nature giving us the gift of conception was for us to procreate. Okay? So, to terminate the results of conception are, in my opinion, to destroy a part of nature. Now, if you don't want to use the gift of conception that nature has given you, right, then simply don't conceive. Every debate about abortion, they will bring up rapes and deformities in the womb, and they'll bring up a risk of, danger to life for child and mother. And I understand that these issues are a separate issue and need to be dealt with separately. But the pro-abortionists use these issues as a way to justify all abortions. But it's only a small percentage of pregnancies that lead to these complications. So I'm going to put them aside for another time. And now this video is just going to concentrate on uncomplicated pregnancies that were caused consensually and healthy unborn babies, millions of whom are killed all over the world. So in these cases, I don't believe there's any acceptable excuse for an abortion. So to say you didn't mean to get pregnant, or you're not ready to have a child, or you can't afford another child, or that I'm sorry, I didn't know what I was doing, I was so pissed up, or to say that, oh, I can't have a child, it'll ruin my career, or I'm too old to have a child, or I'm too young to have a child, or I didn't really want one, but my partner pushed me into it. All these are non-acceptable excuses for an abortion of a healthy unborn baby that's been created consensually. Okay? Now, also, I despise the people who say, well, abortion's no big deal anymore because there's been millions of them. Every single one abortion is a big deal. If your parents had decided to have an abortion, you wouldn't even be sat there listening to me today. So every single abortion could have happened to any one of us. Yeah? Every abortion is a big deal. Because nature created women. Women were created and designed to carry life. Men and women were created and designed to create life. Yeah? Now, if we're not here for creating and carrying and giving birth, what other purpose have we got for nature? Because we're certainly not making the planet any better. In fact, if anything, we're destroying the fucking place. So yes, everybody's entitled to abstain from the responsibility of procreating. Nobody has to have a child. You can abstain. Yeah, you are entitled, yeah, to be a selfish person. You're even entitled to be selfish, but to still benefit from the pleasurable act of copulation, okay, without having to take up the responsibility of what that sometimes brings. So I have a simple message, right? Very simple, yeah? If you don't want a child, then you don't get pregnant. There's enough types of contraceptions out there, yeah, for nobody ever to have to carry an unwanted child, okay? Barring rape, obviously, but again, that's for another video, yeah? So the thing is, if you don't want a child, but you end up getting pregnant, then what you must do is you must just accept your fate, yeah, and carry out your duty as a woman to nature, yeah. What you don't do, what you can't do, what you shouldn't do, yeah, is murder a prospective life living inside you just because of your selfishness and your stupidity. Why should an unborn baby that's got a choice, a chance of life, suffer for your stupidity. Yeah? And I hate hearing this my body, my choice phrase. It is your body, it is your choice. It's also your choice to keep your fucking legs shut, because that's the only surefire way of you not 1,000,000% getting pregnant. Okay? The thing is, you think it's your body, you have a right. But here's the truth of it. You do not have a right to take a life, yeah, a prospective life, one that could turn out to be a much more valuable addition to the human race than a selfish person like you. Till next time, take care.